So I'm sitting here like asking myself why I have to do this. And I don't. And I don't have to do it. I really don't. But I'm like sitting here and like trying to figure out how I'm gonna do it, and how I'm gonna like do all the other things I want to do, and how I'm gonna like have time to read all the books I want to read, and how I'm gonna get back to this podcast and this project and follow up with this and that, and then still live in the real world. So I think like just sitting here not knowing what to fucking do is a good explanation of why I should be doing it. So anyways, lesson 105, God's peace and joy are mine. They are. It's very pirate. God's peace and joy are mine. God's peace and joy are yours. So yesterday was 104. I seek but what belongs to me in truth. That's what they were talking about. God's peace and joy. They belong to us. They belong to me. They belong to you. Today we will accept them, knowing they belong to us. And we will try to understand these gifts. And we will try to understand these gifts increase, get bigger as we receive them. So that's what Jesus said yesterday. What you give your energy to will expand and get bigger. So the more we receive, the more we are given. The more gifts you receive, they will expand. They will increase. They are not like to the gifts the world can give, in which the giver loses as he gives the gift. The taker is the richer by his loss. Such are not gifts, but bargains made with guilt. The truly given gift entails no loss. It is impossible that one can gain because another loses. This implies a limit and an insufficiency. All right, no gift is given thus. This is 2 pages long. Maybe that's also why I didn't want to do it. No gift is given thus. Such gifts are but a bid for a more valuable return. A loan with interest to be paid in full. A temporary lending meant to be a pledge of debt to be repaid with more than was received by him who took the gift. This strange distortion of what giving means pervades all levels of the world you see. It strips all meaning from the gifts you give and leaves you nothing in the ones you take. A major learning goal this course has set to reverse your view of giving so you can receive. For giving has become a source of fear, and so you would avoid the only means by which you can receive. Except ACC. I don't know how you differentiate EX by ACC, but it's ACCEPT, acceptance. Accept God's peace and joy, and you will learn a different way of looking at a gift. God's gifts will never lessen when they are given away, but they increase thereby. So, yeah, the more you give away God's gift, which is essentially love, it's just like it builds on itself, and it feels good. So, as heaven's peace and joy intensify when you accept them as God's gift to you, so does the joy of your Creator grow when you accept his joy and peace as yours. So, expansion. True giving is creation. It extends the limitless to the unlimited, eternity to timelessness, and love unto itself. Unto itself. Gotta practice for when I do the good recording. It adds to all that is complete already, not in simple terms of adding more, for that implies that it was less before. It adds by letting what cannot contain itself fulfill its aim of giving everything it has away, securing it forever for itself. Good moment to download the app and read this for yourself or buy yourself a book. Today, accept God's peace and joy as yours. Let him complete himself as he defines completion. You will understand that what completes him must complete his Son as well. He cannot give through loss. No more can you. Receive his gift of joy and peace today, and he will thank you for your gift to him. Today, our practice periods will start a little differently. What? We're going to do something different today? Begin today by thinking of those brothers who have been denied by you the peace and joy that are their right under the equal laws of God. Oh yeah, we all just instantly thought of somebody, didn't we? All right, here you denied them to yourself. And here you must return to claim them as your own. Think of your enemies, in quotes, think of your enemies a little while and tell each one, no, that's not what we're telling them. Tell each one as he occurs to you, my brother, peace and joy I offer you, that I may have God's peace and joy as mine. And I really do appreciate this because it's like, why would we deny ourselves God's peace and joy because of that mother trucker? That's why you give that brother peace and joy, so you can have it. So if it takes selfishness to get motivated in this lesson, so be it. Thus, you prepare yourself to recognize God's gifts to you and let your mind be free of all that would prevent success today. Now you are ready to accept the gift of peace and joy that God has given you. Now you are ready to experience the joy and peace you have denied yourself. So it's like, if you don't have it, whose fault is that? Probably yours, you JB. Now you can say, God's peace and joy are mine, for you have given what you would receive. You must succeed today if you prepare your mind as we suggest. For you have let all bars to peace and joy be lifted up, and what is yours can come to you at last. So tell yourself, God's peace and joy are mine. And close your eyes a while and let his voice assure you that the words you speak are true. God's peace and joy are mine. Let's just do this all day. Spend your 5 minutes thus with him each time you can today, but do not think that less is worthless when you cannot give him more. At least remember hourly to say the words which call to him to give you what he wills to give and wills you to receive. Determine not to interfere today with what he wills. And if a brother seems to tempt you to deny God's gift to him, see it as but another chance to let yourself receive the gifts of God as yours. Yeah, I need a shower. Then bless your brother thankfully and say, my brother, peace and joy I offer you, that I may have God's peace and joy as mine. Like, let's make no doubt about it. I'm only giving it to you so I can get it. Anyways, good stuff. Lesson 105. God's peace and joy are mine. And they're you too, and they're yous too. Enjoy your day.